Hi and welcome back, guys. Hope you all are having a great day out there. I want to talk to you about something that I believe is going to happen to the price of XRP. Now, you may agree, you may disagree, but regardless, this is my opinion. All I ever ask is if you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, type in X in the comment section, click that like button. And if you are new to the channel and you do like talking about crypto, click that subscribe button as well. I do believe XRP is going to $10,000 plus per coin plus, right? And this actually angers a lot of people. This actually makes a lot of people mad when I say that XRP is going to this high value. And I want to talk to you about why it is going to this high value in this video. And those that say that it can't are those same types of people that I remember, as I'm 39 now, years and years ago, said the exact same thing about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now over 6 figures. So starting here, Ashley Prosper, I got to give her a shout out on X here today, put out Ripple is connected to Medico, Upholds, SBI, Amazon, R3, BNY, the Fed, BIS, EEC, Bank of England, HSBC, BlackRock, the WEF, Lemonway, Volante, Tronglo, Bitstamp, MasterCard, Bank of America, Bank of Mexico, Digital Euro Association, Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Morgan State University, Standard Chartered, ISDA, National Bank of Egypt, and on, and central banks galore, Santander. These are just naming a few. We start there, right? Now, oftentimes you will hear from Bitcoin Maxis, well, they will say that Bitcoin's got less supply. And that's why it is able to hit high values, but XRP isn't. This is a digital revolution that we are in right now. And we have never been able to see the full realized ability of what these coins can do when utility kicks in, for one, but when true adoption happens after regulations. Yes, XRP has much more supply, but it is also $2.70. So for these big banks to buy up, gobble up XRP is very, very easy, especially when they have billions to throw around. Along with that, we are talking about a coin that is in the spotlight right now to actually revolutionize the financial system, to bring trillions onto the XRPL, utilizing XRP for everything. And so while we still see a low price for XRP, yes, it is being suppressed, but it will not be forever. It will not be able to be manipulated forever. We know for a fact that big institutions are going to be putting on their balance sheet XRP in a large way. We take a look at the 1,700 NDAs and some of them coming off the sidelines that are already doing this. We know that institutions with those spot XRP ETFs will be holding XRP. And this has never been seen before. And so what we have coming to us is factual in the sense that these big institutions will be gobbling up XRP, unlike anything we've ever seen. If we go back to 2017, my friends, and we see that we hit thousands and thousands of percents in a very short amount of time, that was all on speculation. What happens when we find out Bank of America and these other big banks are ready to start going all in on XRP, as they've literally told us, and we know for a fact they are partnered with Ripple? And so while the Bitcoin Maxis and those haters out there will say it's impossible to see a high value for XRP, another common argument you'll hear, and possibly the most common, is that it's not possible due to the market cap, which is the dumbest argument you could probably put out there. These individuals simply do not understand how market cap works with cryptocurrencies, because it's very different from the stock market, and it's not dollar for dollar, meaning 10 million in net inflows can come into XRP and move the market cap up billions. It doesn't take $1 trillion in USD to move the market cap up $1 trillion. And so this is a new emerging market that we have not even yet to see the full potential of where this market can go. And we take a look at a market cap for the overall global market, just over 3 trillion, and the S&P 500, which is tens of trillions. We have a long ways to go, my friends. They'll talk about Bitcoin as a store of value, and then there's a hard stop versus XRP, a coin with utility, a coin with use cases that will actually be utilized at full scale. Now, also, guys, we have a lot of good things coming to us in the short term that's going to send XRP on the move. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell has recently reported that he's considering resigning. I even heard a report, whether it's true or not, I'm not sure if it's true, so don't take this for gospel, but I believe it was out at MSN stating that he's already said he's going to resign. And so it's very obvious that the writing is on the wall that they want him out. They want someone new in that's going to lower rates and send capital into this market. I recently talked about how when we see those big institutions with the spot XRP ETFs, once we see them get approved, they hold the XRP, we start to see the value of XRP going up. That's when you'll get true panic buying from the institutions, true FOMO, as they take a look at what is happening with XRP, saying this is the third biggest digital asset in this space that has potential to hit numbers like ETH and Bitcoin. Why would they not get it right now in inning one? And so for us that watch and know what's happening with XRP, we know a high value is coming. And I did a video here earlier today talking about how much is needed. And I stated 1 XRP is better than 0 because the masses do not know about XRP. 1,000 XRP is great. 10,000 XRP, I believe, puts you in the ultra mega wealthy, whatever you want to call it, that category of people that are going to have massive amounts of wealth. But 1,000 XRP, even less, 500 XRP could put you in a very good position, in my personal opinion. But those naysayers that we have right now in the market saying it can't happen, I can assure you, are just like those same naysayers that we had 10 years ago talking bad about Bitcoin. The big difference here is XRP has utility and use cases that Bitcoin doesn't. And so while it is a store of value, and we know this because the institutions are going to have these spot XRP ETFs and other institutions are looking at XRP as a treasury reserve, we also know what's going to happen when the utility actually kicks in. I believe we're going to see some big fireworks this year, right? And I believe XRP over time is not going to slow down. It's going to continuously grow in price. And so these are my opinions, my thoughts. I know it does anger some people when I say that XRP has the ability to go to 5, 6 digits, but you can't say that it can't happen, because it already has with Bitcoin, a coin with far less utility and use case. That's all I got for you for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate your support. We'll see you all in the next one.